What's up, guys? Welcome back to my second video. Today we're going to be playing Bite by Night. I've played this game before. So I have almost every class except the Doppelganger. But we're going to play a few rounds of this. For anyone wondering about the Stardew Valley, I will post something on that. I promise. I'm just still working on it. Just haven't gotten back to it, but I thought I would change it up and we can play a Roblox game. No clue what that is, but that looks like something I can do. If you look, I got all the survivors. I usually do customer just for the speed boost, but I think I'm going to also have the Doppelganger, the Spring Trap. I'm going to be customer for right now, just because, in my personal opinion, all the classes are good, but they're not real balanced. Customer, run and heal at the same time. I'm not going to hit this round because I have that off, so I'll make sure I turn it on. What we're going to do is we're actually going to get up here. We're going to do this generator. Yeah, I have played this game. I have not used Roblox. This is all just from... literally all just from grinding. This game is actually very cool, unlike a lot of the other games where it's better to spend Robux. This game follows more of a compassionate type thing. A good hiding spot I like to use is right here. And then you look down, and 95% of the time, the person will not find you. Now, I'm not going to be hiding because I need to get the Doppelganger. Yeah, this is a good hiding spot if you want to quickly crouch down here. Just try to stay here while he's running around, running amok. Always come back. Like, see, he does not. He can barely see you here. Back here. I'm still kind of getting used to the game, but it is very friendly per se. Especially grinding, so there's actually a point because, honestly, the Robux part of that is a scam. They don't give you much Robux for how much you, they don't give you much scrap for what you spend, and it's honestly just better to, well, just grind, because you can get a lot of scrap even if you don't survive. If you just do the generators, you can get a good amount of scrap.
always come.
Damn it. One thing I dislike about spring traps is damage. But yeah. Right now, I'm doing project. If there's any classes you want to see, I don't really like technician at the moment. They're not well balanced. Though I think I am going to use them. Because I just got the class, I wanted to try it out to see what there is. I don't like how you don't automatically phase with when you put on the vanity mask, like if I show you here. You don't automatically phase. You can put the mask on, then you can turn phase on, phase through obstructions while mask is active, and then static margin, deploy static field that slows and dazes the killer, and it can be broken by the killer. For any of those wondering about, like you can see him doing in the background, I don't recommend emotes as getting every emote, especially for the animatronics, because you won't usually use the emotes, especially in the fast-paced games like this. But let's see here. Before I forget, you probably wonder why I got -1 right there. It's because I have disabled kill or enabled. So that's good. I also recommend with emotes, you turn the volume down to 50, just because you're not going to see it. You might see it in this game. I'm not too sure yet. But a lot of people like to do the same dance all at once, causing severe, like it's real loud. But yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we can spectate. That's a friend of mine right there. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. I don't remember what his YouTube channel is. I do know he plays a piano though. Yeah, this one. The Springtrap seems to only be going after him. I guess the killer left. I don't think any of these songs are copyrighted. If they are, well, can't really do anything about that. Looks like the next one's gonna be Crimson Knights, or the VIP here. Alright, crap, hold up. Recommendations so they actually did something crappy on this map. They actually closed off the hiding spot, so you used to be able to go into a back room, right? And when you did that, you could hide behind these fence gates. So the hiding spot on this map actually does no longer exist, sadly, because they didn't even like patch it, or they didn't even like make it known. They just put another gate down right across from it, and I'll show it here in a minute. Especially, it used to be a really good hiding spot. I don't have any videos of it. You might be able to find something online of By Night, but really, you probably won't, because actually you might. I don't know. I haven't seen any videos with people using the hiding spot. They patched it during this update, and they added the engineer. So I'm guessing they played their game, noticed people were using it. It's not known, nor is it unknown, if that makes sense. It's kind of like in the middle. Like a lot of players will use it, while a lot of players don't realize it's there. I honestly hope it doesn't come up. Please don't come on, finish it. Good. 5 out of 5 now I can show you what I was talking about here. So you used to be able to come down this way, and this is what we did every day to finish the generators, but they patched it sadly. You used to be able to come over here through this door, and then around here they put you used to get back. They didn't have this fence here, and you could just sit back there. Problem is, because they patched it, there's no longer a spot back here where you can. So a lot of times what would happen is the killers would run in, run, and then would run, look around, and because you were behind those boxes, they couldn't see you. But it's sad they patched this, because it was actually a really good hiding spot. But I think right here will be good, especially because a lot of the killers are in that third person point of view running around. I think they're all like this, and they'll be like running by like this, so I might be less noticeable. The goal, because the reason I'm hiding this is, you see all the generators are done. We just have to wait for a few more minutes. I think someone left, so it didn't activate last man standing. Or they're still hunting one of them, which I don't know which one this is. These two are dead already.
I'll see you again.
We literally just gotta wait. Apparently, the skin can call back time, which is horrifying. Because if you just saw, I don't know if I'm just tripping, I'll look back on the clip. But it definitely pulled the time back. bitch. Yeah, okay, that's a pretty good hiding spot. Why am I hiding during a lot of these? Mainly just because the fact that a lot of times there's nothing else to do, especially because it only brings up like 4. You still have to survive 2 minutes, and it's just a lot easier to hide. I know that was a little boring, especially because a lot of people want action. The problem is, with action, I'm not guaranteed certain it's going to go well. That's a cool thing, though. I mean, I have no real problem with any of the classes. Just a lot of for example, is very dependent on a lot of the other classes. I think. Yeah. Okay, we're here. I can work with this. I'm gonna get into this one. Yeah, it seems like they patched up a bunch of stuff with gates. Luckily, a lot of this is Springtrap. A lot of these people using Springtrap, which is pretty good. I think my least favorite has to be Project, just because the modes are a little confusing. But I'm using it right now because I want to try something other than Springtrap. I'm getting real lucky on these buttons right now. Yeah, I don't know. I also like when people. A really fun time is I have a really good time when these people don't when they leave the computer, but they don't leave the game. So we end up with a free win because the killer just dipped out of nowhere. Hold up. People are just running around. Springtrap is one of the... I feel like the weirdest of all of them. I think he's killing the dude in the other room. Which he was. Now he's trying to kill me. Ouch. Fuck you, bitch. Damn. Alright, come on. Weaved.
I'm always coming.
Damn it. I think I'm gonna do security guard. I wish, I thought the technician would have, like the Vanning Mask is a good concept. I wish it was an automatic phase instead of turning it on. The static machine, I wish it was like spring traps Oh, not spring traps. Rodden's bear traps, where you can put up to 3 bear traps. Which would be better instead of them automatically breaking after a few minutes. This fighter is okay. I wish they had more health. I wish they had more stamina. And I wish they could parry more often. The security guard, I wish instead they had. I wish because as you can see, like the technician has a bunch of ability, customer. A lot of them only have 2. But I feel like the security guard, instead of taser, they should have, because cams are the support, taser, they should have a Freddy mask. And when they put it on, they become invisible to the killer for 30 seconds. And they should also get a higher running speed. Because you can see they have running speed. I think fighter should have more stamina. Security guard should have more running speed. Medic should have more speed in general. And technician should have, to be honest, technician should have up to 3 static machines instead of that the killer has to break instead of temporary. And then for customer, health is good, speed's good, stamina is good. This is fine. I just wish this is fine all around. They need more, I think running speed, maybe? Yeah. Speed and running speed should be increased. No. This should be changed to Freddy Mask, the rest is fine. Fighter should have more stamina, more health, but maybe less running speed and less speed. And probably can parry more often. And then the static machine should be like spring traps, bear traps, where if I pull it up here, you can only have they can have up to 3 until they get broken. Which I think is a good idea. But that's besides the point, because let's be 100% honest. We got games to win. Yeah, I'm gonna equip security guard. The funny part is too, I think. Let me go to the shop because I might be wrong, but I swear, for survivor wise, skins, medic. Yeah, I think fighter is the only one. Yeah, they have the crowbar skin. Technician might have a skin. No, they don't either. I think a good thing for the technician skin is, I think an alternate skin could be like a Faz wrench in their hand.
Tango put up more of a fight, but pathetic.
Let's see who will be it next round, because I made a good amount of scrap. I don't know if they debuff scrap or buff scrap. I'm gonna be it next with my project. Where though? Forest. Okay. I could work with that actually. My thing is too, I think I wish there was like, I think there's a way to bug behind there. It's the project defenses. If I'm right, unless they get stopped, I forget. But I guess my turn to be killer. Do not expect anything good. I have not played the project much. I like the project for smaller maps where the ground burst attack works so much better.
advise that this is your final notice. Remain where you are.
Alright, let's skip. Come on, let me grab this person. Sorry if it's so silent, I'm just kind of walking. You wanna be fucking coffee? Yeah, you can be coffee. Just fucking die for it.
advised that this is your final notice.
Literally landed on top.
Leads to future wage deductions.
Yeah, the mimic. The project kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry I was being so quiet. Project kind of sucks. Yeah, y'all know how it is. Real quick, we're gonna leave. Actually, yeah. Well, that's where we're gonna end it today. I know it was kind of quiet the last part. That's my fault. I was trying to lock in, but I'll see you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See ya.